Hello everyone, myself Ghazala Noor on behalf of All India Council of Human Rights, Liberty and Social Justice as a state representative, and I would like to say thanks first of all to Raju Anthony sir and Dr. June ma'am who gave me such an opportunity to talk about something different issues, and not only during this pandemic situation but also the going on situation regarding the maintenance of parents. As Indian society lay high importance on providing care and protection for parents and the elderly people. But somehow there is some issues going on regarding the same parents and elderly people. We all know that person is living to dignified life and require basic amenities. We all know that the basic requirements of life is going like food, shelter and other basic clothing, but it is a moral duty of a man to provide the all these mentioned amenities to his wife, parents as well as children in form of maintenance. But what is the maintenance actually says? It is the process of maintaining or preserving for maintenance of parents, not only under the criminal procedure code under section 125, which is already given by the Constitution of India, but there is another act which is totally neglected nowadays, that is the Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizen Act 2007. I think nobody knows this act. Maybe people are knowing this act, but nobody is using this act nowadays. The people are forced to live alone due to some exposed of various kinds of problems such as lack of physical support, social support. Definitely, we are living in a modern technologies. We are using the Android phone. But the elderly people and the old age peoples who are not used to using these Android phones, how they are knowing the social things, how they are knowing the social media. They are only putting the newspaper and open up the TV and looking the news things and all, but they have sometimes the lack of emotional support too, and of course the financial support. But to overcome such difficulties which are facing new challenges, the government of India has enacted this law in the 58th year of Republic as to provide maintenance and protection of parents and senior citizens. However, in 2007, the Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizen Act was passed, which provides the basic, inexpensive and speedy procedure to claim monthly maintenance for parents and senior citizens. And it casts the obligation on the children to maintain their parents, their grandparents and also the relatives who are senior citizen, who are childless person and the senior citizen. This act also provides the setting up of old age homes. In India, there are about 700 old age homes working in India and around 1 lakh people residing in these old age homes. These old age homes are paid or sometimes living and stay, paid and stay. This type of stay, this is just, I don't know what is this kind of business or something else, why the people are going there and stay there, why the parents are going out from their children's house and living in their old age homes, who are the welfare, who are the funding system. This is all providing the set of maintenance, set of old age homes under this act. The main attraction of the act is there are the provisions specially for the protection of their life, property of such parents too. And there are so many amendments are going on there. So I would like you to see how the act is going on, what kind of situation is going on in this act, and what is the difference between under the Act of 2007 and 125 CRPC, and who is entitled to get relief under this act. The same people, the person who are unable to maintain himself, the mother, father or the both, or the senior citizen, and of course the main part is here is regarding the childless parents, because you can't seek a maintenance or entitled for maintenance under the 125 CRPC those who did not have a childless, who did not have child. So I would like to hear to know what is the main criteria for people to overcome all these difficulties, and why the people of India are providing this act also, especially for the parents, because during the pandemic situation all the people are coming out of the India, and they stay with their parents, and what is the emotional attachment going on there. So I think parents are our second god, or I can say that the parents are our first god. So we have to respect them, we have to maintain them. This is our moral duty, this is our responsibility. Thank you so much.